If you are tired of your cluttered, disorganized home, but you don't have a large block of time to dedicate to getting it straight, today's episode is just for you. I have all the organizational, motivation, and hacks you need. And guess what? I've broken them into 10-minute projects. So let's get started. Let's start with a brand new product from Dollar Tree. Did you know that your coffee machine needs to be descaled? I didn't. I've never heard of this before, but I decided to give it a try and see what I thought. I was today years old when I found out you're supposed to be doing this every 1 to 3 months to get the very best coffee taste. So it's really simple to follow the instructions on the back of this little bottle, and we're going to see if it makes any difference. The solution is odorless and colorless, and I simply follow the instructions on the back of the bottle. It did really make a difference in getting rid of all that gunk that I didn't even know was in my coffee tank. So yes, the coffee this morning tasted delicious. Make sure you follow the instructions and make sure that it's applicable to your coffee machine. Welcome to Skip to My Life. I'm Shannon, and I love to help you live an upscale lifestyle on a downsized budget. Let's just give a little shout out for all the new organizers at Dollar Tree in these beautiful colors. I'm actually going to tell you that what I prefer to organize are containers that all come in the same size. Yes, these nesting containers are beautiful, but they don't optimize the space that you have. I much prefer containers that have square sides and that can be stacked equally on top of each other. Now, here is the situation with my plastic storage before, and I'm actually going to show you a Dollar Tree alternative at the store called Five Below. Take 10 minutes and give a really close look to your food storage. If it is worn out, scratched, or stained, it's probably time to replace it. I bought 2 of these sets from Five Below, and I really love the neutral color here. My food storage plasticware usually lasts about a year, and then it's time for me to take a really hard look at it and replace what's been worn out. Make sure that the food storage that you have really works for your life. If it's a size that's too big or too small for your refrigerator or the places where you store your food, donate it to someone else. This is a super quick organizational hack that's going to make so much difference in your everyday life. Instead of having plastic pieces scattered all over my cabinets, I can now fit almost everything inside this one Dollar Tree bin. My downsizing journey started when we moved from another state to be closer to my husband's aging parents after our 2 kids had grown and flown. And man, do I wish someone had sat me down and given me these specific hacks to getting my kitchen organized. Once the kitchen's organized and we feel great about it, it makes the rest of our home easier. If you have a Five Below section at your local Dollar Tree, make sure you keep an eye out for this food bag storage system. Not only is this a really great deal for the amount of bags that you get, but it's a wonderful way to keep all of those bags from slipping and sliding around in your cabinets. If you're new to Skip to My Life, make sure you comment below and let me know how we found each other, and a great big welcome. If you have seen this item, let me know how you've used it and where you've stored it. For just $5, you're getting 168 various sizes of bags, and I don't think you can beat that one. But just in case you can't find this product at your Dollar Tree, I'm going to show you another method that I came up with. Again, in the Dollar Tree Plus aisle, they have these little drawers, and you can find these at a lot of different stores like Walmart, but they fit the size of these food storage plastic bags perfectly. You can take 2 of those stainless steel napkin holders from Dollar Tree and super glue them to the top of that box, and now you have the perfect station to corral your paper bags, your foil, your saran wrap, and all those little bags. If you've seen all the new beautiful peel and stick wallpaper at Dollar Tree, leave me a flower emoji. These are some of the most beautiful prints I have seen so far, and I'm so excited to use them in all kinds of ideas. If you love Dollar Tree's peppermint sage scent of cleaners, you're going to want to keep your eyes open because I have two new products in this line. They have cleaning cloths and then a multi-surface cleaner dispenser. Use this Dollar Tree condiment divider to clean out a junk drawer in just 10 minutes. The refrigerator and freezer in our rental home is much smaller than the one that I was used to, so it's taken me a couple years to actually figure out a system to organize it. Now, it's also a challenge going from cooking from a family to just two people. So all that said, I want to give you some tips and hacks that I wish someone had told me before we started this process. No matter what size or shape your refrigerator and freezer, the most efficient use of space is picking organizing containers that reach the depth of that space. Dollar Tree's can dispensers are great at holding all kinds of things if you have a narrow size refrigerator or freezer. I'll also link to these narrow Sterilite bins that are the perfect size to make the maximum use of your freezer shelves as well as your refrigerator. Instead of putting off organizing projects, tackle these quick organizing hacks when you have a few extra minutes. This next organizational hack is a little bit controversial, but I do decant all my liquids into these clear containers from Walmart. The reason is because it's so easy for me to fit everything in side by side and know exactly how much I have left. It has really helped expedite my grocery shopping and make the most of the small space. Whether you're getting ready to move from a larger home to a smaller home, or you're just trying to make the most of the space that you have, these 10-minute organizing hacks will work for you. Dollar Tree's 2 for $1 chopping blocks are some of my very favorites because I use them for all kinds of things. And this project is a little bit unconventional, but it has saved me so much time in cleaning my refrigerator. I used my Cricut Joy to make simple labels from those Dollar Tree cutting mats, and now I know exactly what is kept on each shelf. I can clean those labels, I can move them from drawer to drawer, and if I have an extra 10 minutes, I can go through the door of my refrigerator and make sure everything is sorted out and where it needs to go. I used to dread cleaning my entire refrigerator because I thought I had to take everything out, disassemble the whole thing, and then put it all back, which turned into an hours-long project. Now I tackle it one shelf at a time, and I've put down placemats to make the job even easier. Whether you have a giant food pantry or just a few cupboards, most people have the same basic issues when it comes to food storage. I'm going to give you some 10-minute hacks that will help you overcome those. Take 10 minutes and go through your spices, eliminating anything that's expired and getting rid of anything maybe that you purchased just for one special recipe. These small square food storage containers from Dollar Tree are 10 for $1.25, and they're the perfect size to store your spices. I created these spice labels for my membership group, and if you're interested in joining and getting the motivation you need to get your home really and truly organized, click on the link in the drop-down menu I'll share, and I'll also place it in the very first comment in the comment section. You can also keep the containers you already have, just replace them with uniform labels and write the expiration date on the bottom of each. Instead of having your canned goods scattered all throughout your pantry or food storage, take 10 minutes and organize canned goods by like with like. Put everything that's similar together and it'll make so much less visual clutter. Here's another great use for those Dollar Tree 2 for $1.25 clear cutting mats. If you have these wire racks in your pantry or food storage, clean those off, remove everything on one or two shelves, and cover them with those clear cutting mats. Now you no longer have to worry about anything falling through or getting caught in between those slats. This is a really simple, budget-friendly project that you can conquer in just 10 minutes. Something I see in almost every pantry that I've organized is duplicates of the same product. Because there's no central area to keep that product, we forget we have it and then we go to the store and buy another one. Take 10 minutes to go through your pantry or food storage and look for duplicates and consolidate those into the same container. I also prefer storage containers with square sides so you make the very most of the space that you have. Take 10 minutes and go through your reusable grocery shopping bags. I guarantee you probably have too many, and some of them are not in great shape. For me, anything over 10 is too many bags. This next quick organizing hack will give you so much peace of mind. Find a space in your kitchen. For me, I use the top of that cabinet behind my refrigerator that's hard to get to, and just store some basic food things that you would like to eat in case of emergency. We have used this food storage for days when we've gotten sick and didn't want to get out to the store. We've used it for months when we had more month than budget, and we've also used it when there was a severe weather event and we just didn't want to be bothered to go to the store. So it's going to give you a lot of peace of mind, and just start small with things you have extra of, and make sure you check it about once every 3 months for expiration dates to keep that food fresh. If you find a sale and you want to stock up on something, it's great to put a few of those in your emergency food storage space, and then you know that you've always got extra. If you've gotten a couple of good ideas today, don't forget to let me know by clicking that thumbs up button. I know creators say this all the time, but it really does motivate us to keep going. For me, the most demotivating thing about a kitchen is surface clutter. Things that are taking up precious space on our counters, but also making us feel like that space is smaller and more cluttered than we want it to be. So let's work on clearing off those counters and making our kitchens sparkle. Full disclosure, just because I help you organize your homes for a living doesn't mean my home is always in perfect condition. So this is a behind the scenes sneak peek of my kitchen after an especially busy time of year. Take 10 minutes to really take stock of your cooking utensils. My guess is that you have some leftovers from better days, so it's time to get rid of anything that's worn out and spend a few dollars by making a uniform set of kitchen utensils you love to look at and you love to use. Get rid of full-size bottles of cleaners and purchase a couple of Dollar Tree small spray bottles. Label those with your 2 or 3 most commonly used cleaners and keep them on the back of the door in your undersink. This quick organization hack is going to save so much of that precious space under your sink. It can also make it a little bit safer if you have pets and small children. One of the quickest ways to reduce visual clutter is to make all containers look the same and be the same size. This way your eye really goes to that label that tells you what that substance is. Take 10 minutes to really take a hard look at your pots and pans. How many do you actually need? I used to have way more than I used on a regular basis, and once I got rid of them, I cleared up so much space. I'm going to link to these pot and pan organizers that I use every single day, and they make my life so much easier. One of the keys to organizing, especially commonly used cooking utensils and pans, is to make it easy to grab them without them being stacked one on top of the other. And these pot and pan organizers really help with that. Take 10 minutes and take a good hard look at what cooking utensils and appliances you store on that precious counter space. For me, there are only really 3 or 4 things that I use on a daily basis and need to take up counter space. Use those placemats or Dollar Tree cutting mats again underneath these heavy appliances to slide them back and forth with ease, and making cleaning your kitchen counters a breeze. Well, you saw my kitchen counter before, and this is the after. And it is so motivating for me to keep this place organized and make it so visually appealing and easy to keep clean in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for coming back to Skip to My Life. I know you have so many choices of ways to spend your time, and I value your company each and every time you spend it with me. This is a super quick hack. Pick up some of these moisture eliminators from Dollar Tree and put them under every area in your kitchen that might collect moisture. This next organizing idea is just taking out your trash bags. Most of us keep some under our sink, and straighten those up a little bit with some of these locker bins from Dollar Tree. You can take them outside the box and fit 2 to 3 rolls in one of these locker bins, and then feed the bag through that handle. While you're at it, take stock of your kitchen linens. Throw out anything that's stained or worn and invest in just a few new kitchen towels. This next quick organizing hack is to take a look at your sponges. If they're nasty and they smell bad and they look yucky, it's time to replace them. This doesn't cost a lot, but it will give you a big lift. No matter what size your kitchen is, it sure is nice to have a few extras in that space, especially to welcome you in the morning and to help you keep up those great food and nutrition habits that you've set your mind to. Let's create a smoothie station using these flat containers from Dollar Tree. Now, these fit perfectly in my small cabinets, but they may not be the best size for yours. So the point here is to take a little bit of time and find containers that are airtight and that do the purpose of helping you start the day out healthy. If you have to wrestle all the filters and things that you need to make coffee in the morning, let's take 10 minutes and just get that straightened out. I love these handled baskets from Dollar Tree for this purpose. We put our filters in one, we put all of our disposable coffee cups in one, and then I figured out the correct size containers to put the coffee in. If you have absolutely had it with all the mugs falling out of your cabinets like I had, this will definitely just take 10 minutes. Take all those mugs out of your cabinet, evaluate them, see which ones you truly want to keep, and then reduce what you have. Create a station to rest your phone on securely and out of all the splatters and the mess on your counter by using this lucite frame from Dollar Tree and some double-sided tape. You're just going to stick this onto the back of your cabinet, and you can use removable tape if you would like I did here. This stand will help you follow your recipe without wondering where it is or having to get your phone dirty. And also, if you want to have a conversation with someone while you're cooking, it'll help you do that as well. If you're getting some great ideas from these hacks, you're going to want to follow along on my organizational series that I'm doing. If you missed the first one, you can watch it here and make sure that you subscribe so you can see everything coming up. As always, don't forget, my friends, that today is not the end of your story, so do not give up. This is Shannon from Skip to My Life.